WON TV's Viking Camp 25. All right. The boss is on vacation. The doc's on vacation. It's just me. I'm at camp, and I picked out the perfect camp movie. The boss don't know about it. The doc don't know about it. And let me tell you, it's a treat and a half, baby. Let me tell you, you're going to thoroughly enjoy this movie called, ooh, I got to do the intro. Welcome to Cemetery Cinema. This week, we're live from Camp Valhalla. Now, the boss is on vacation. The doc's on vacation. Just little old me in the house. I ain't at the graveyard. I don't know who they got working clean the headstones. But let me tell you something. We got a banger this week just for you. Where? On Cemetery Cinema. The place where you have movies from the past, the present, the future, and beyond. And we are the king, the home for independent movies. Let me tell you, we've had a boatload of them, and we got one coming up now. Let me tell you, I picked out the world's best camp movie, Cannibal Campout. Oh my God. You guys are in for a treat. Because this movie, let me tell you something. It's perfect for me to show while we're here at Camp Valhalla. Just can't have the kids watch it. A little gory, all right? So, what is this movie? Let me tell you something, right? It's a 1988 horror film written and directed by John McBride, co-directed by Tom Fisher. Basically, it's 4 teenagers go out on an outing in the woods, and they're attacked by a trio of mutant cannibals. Ooh, ah! And wait till you see the one dude with the... You'll see it coming up. All right. So, guys, parents, right? The bits we do in between are hysterical. But the movie is not for kids, okay? Even the Viking Scouts who participated in the making of this show are not allowed to watch it. But, let me tell you, it's a really good film, lots of gore, and it puts the B in B movie. So, let's go back to camp with the Viking Scouts of Troop 52 to Camp Valhalla! We'll be back. Now, let's meet the leaders of Troop 52. We have Mike, our Scoutmaster. He's also a Jedi Knight, which comes in handy. We have Chris. No one knows what he does. We have Lars. He's our Berserker Scout First Class, nicknamed Strudel. I have no idea why. And then there's John, our Master Animal Slayer, and this man can cook whatever beast you put in front of him. We have Sam, our Super Scout, always working on something. Then you got me, the Mad Darbarian, leader extraordinaire. Those are our leaders of Troop 52. So they just decided to pull up a dirt road in the mountains. Not a campground, and just camp. Not on government land, just going out to the woods and just camping. And they don't think nothing's going to happen. Well, it begins. Da-da. But let me tell you about what's going on at Viking Camp. Okay, you guys... Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm backing off, and the rest of this show was filmed live at Camp Valhalla with the Berserker Scouts of Troop 52. And let me tell you something, you're in for a good time. Wait till you see the sports challenge. And Turtle Dirty. Can't wait. So here we are, off to Camp Valhalla with the Berserker Scouts of Troop 52. Troop 52 welcomes you to Camp Valhalla on the shores of Nova Scotia, where all Viking Scouts go every summer. Here we are, nice and clean, before we go to camp. We have a trailer. We pack our trailer to the gills with all of our things. First thing we do at camp is we hoist the flag. Then we unpack. And you'd be surprised. Some kids pack way too much, some not enough. By midweek, we're doing runs to get socks and underwear. Here we are with going over the rules before we go out. Our first thing we do at camp is learn how to march. Then we learn how to storm the castle. We practice throwing axes and catching axes. Then we go to the rifle range. Gotta learn how to shoot your meal. This young lad volunteered to be the polar bear. And here we are with our master slicer. This man can cook. He's cutting all the fat, because we cook all our own meals here at Camp Valhalla. We tend to let the kids try and cook. We give them some instruction, but we do have some fails. This was scrambled eggs. At nighttime, we relax around a campfire. Then you get Lars, who fell into his air hammock. Took 4 of us to get him out. And meet Jeremy, our pet for the week. Warriors, we're gathered here today for the annual Viking Games. We have our berserkers are out there on the field getting ready for some of the coolest events. One of the events is going to be boar wrestling. Then they're going to have who can throw the axe the farthest. And then the real challenge is those who have to catch that axe. We'll be back with more Viking Games here on WON-TV, Brooklyn. And here we are at the Odin competition. Now everyone knows that Santa Claus is Odin and Odin is Santa Claus. And we have our very own Odin walking through. The Odin competition every year is one of the most contested competitions we have. Oh, and Odin has brought his favorite reindeer, Rudolph. Rudolph, give us hello. All right, Warriors, we're here at the first part of our challenge. The first challenge we have today is they have to light a string, and whoever's string burns out the first wins. This is primary training for bombs and nuclear arsenal things that our Viking Scouts will be participating in. Here we go. Troop 52 Berserker Scouts going at it. They're Darbarian. WON-TV out. The Troop 52 Viking Scouts are going out. Look at them go. Oh, my God. They're doing things that are almost unexplainable to mankind. These Berserker Scouts are going to get this fire. Way to go, boys. Way to go. And look at them now. They finally have achieved fire. This is amazing. These boys will be leading the troops as they go off and fight the Berserkers of the Germanic tribes. With their fire skills, they will be able to send the canoes off with the dead warriors, learning how to get the fire up the string, much like they were doing on flaming arrows. Mayor Darbarian, WON-TV, out. In first place, Troop 24. In second place, Troop 14. And in third place, Troop 52. Our Berserker Scouts came in third, but let me tell you, they put up a valiant effort. This is what we call the Viking Games. Here we are at the Viking Games. What do you think about the competition so far?
It's been pretty well. We qualified third for the rope burning and done about an average for the rest of the event. Hoping for a good turnout.
So you did the rope burning. What was your secret?
Pine cones.
Pine cones.
Yep.
The secret is pine cones.
Yeah.
That's right. So everybody, please remember that. whenever you have to start burning that longboat that you're fighting against, put sap from pine cones on those arrows when you send them over. This is it's the Darbarian WON Sports with Mike from California. Here we are. We have our good friend Dom. Dom got to enter in the Odin lookalike contest. Now the Odin lookalike contest is supposed to have Odin and a deer. What happened out there? Exactly. Again, there are some things, rules that need to be addressed after these Viking games. Here we are, WON Sports, live at the Viking Games 25.
They're always up first.
All right, Warriors. We are here in the log competition. Here we are with Berserker Scout Zach with the log throwing. Here we go, Zach. He threw it for an amazing 75 feet 4 inches. Now we have Lars. Lars is our master Berserker Scout leader. Lars, he can throw this. Yeah. Oh my Lord! 100 yards and 4 8 inches. Let me tell you about that Lars. Lars is one of the best competitors here at the log throw. We'll be back on WON Sports. Here we go again for the second round. We have these gentlemen. They're clicking up the dust. They're making sure the ground can be firm for them. The other troop, they win the marching trophy every day. But can they have the muscle? Can they compete with the champion 252 Viking Scouts? Here we go. They're getting ready to start. Can you feel the tension here? 252. They're going. They're going. They're going. They're pulling. They're pulling. They won already? Now, Warriors, here we are at the knots competition. We have our number one knotter, Noah. Just got off his boat after he fed the animals, and he is down there tying the knots. The knots are essential for working on a longboat and for getting your slip knot for those who you have to make sure that the Warriors are taken care of. We have Noah over there. He's tying his first knot. It's one of the most difficult knots. It's the frayed knot. The frayed knot is one that you cannot be afraid of. And then after that, it's going to be the what knot. The what knot is one of those that is no one can know. And then they have the who's knot. The competition is going great. Oh my God, he's almost finished. And then he just got covered up. There he is. Here we go again. So we will be back here at the Viking competition here at WON TV. Right. Here we are with Noah, our Berserker Scout who is competing today in the knots competition. Noah, what happened out there?
I'll tell you to you straight, it's highway robbery. I mean, the ropes weren't even given to me. They weren't giving me all the right ropes. They were all tangled. They were all knotted up. I couldn't get the ropes right down, and I got cheated.
So was the hardest knot the what knot?
The what knot?
Or the frayed knot?
What's the afraid knot?
Exactly. All right, this is Mad Darbarian, WON TV, Brooklyn. Here we are now with our Viking Scouts going out for the most contentious competition today. The tug of war, mano a mano, Viking versus Viking. This will be the game of the day. True 52 wins. They win the entire competition. So we're sitting here watching our boys man up, think of their strategy, and we have Aldrich over there. He is the anchor. He is the man, the myth, the legend. We have in front of him Jacob, the stringly man who can pull. Right? Then we have Lucas. Right, then we have Lucas. Here we go. In front of them. We're getting ready to start now. Here we go with the men, the myth, the legends, the Viking Troop 52. Uh-oh. We already have some controversy going on here at the beginning of the rope. Here we go. Pull, young man, pull. Look at that pull. Look at that go. Look at that go. Oh, my God. Look at 252. Look at the men go. They're leaving here victorious. Okay, here we have one of our young berserker scouts out there with the rope toss. This rope toss has to go over the top. Then they have to carry a log back. Does he have the strength and the stamina in this 110-degree heat here live in Rising Sun at Camp Valhalla? Today's competition is being monitored by the extreme heat and humidity. The heat index with the humidity is 127 degrees. Will he be able to make it? This young man has already drank 3 quarts of water before he even went out into the field. We'll be back to see how he does live on WON TV Sports.
Next up is Troop 53 and Troop 58. 53 and 58.
Due to the extreme heat, they had to stop this competition. But they will restart this again once the weather breaks and it gets down to 110 degrees instead of the 127 with the heat index. We'll be back here on WON Sports next. All right. Warriors, here we are now with the ropes competition. This is much like Hell in a Cell in wrestling. The object is to get to the top, and instead of grabbing, now here we go. Oh my God, I should be quiet. Here we go. We have our own monkey out there, Braden. The object is to grab the ribbon up at the top. He's a little disadvantaged, a little shorter than the rest, but he is the man, the myth, the legend. Oh, he was cheated. I can't believe that. He is going against a man in another weightlifting class. We will be back here after this soon here on WON TV. Here we are at the Viking Games. I'm with Braden. Braden is the one that we had on the ropes competition. Braden, tell me what happened out there.
I'm 5'1", and they put me up. It was unfair. They put me up with someone that's like 6'5", giant, and it was totally unfair.
Totally unfair. Again, the berserkers out there are trying to cheat us. That's horrible. It's the man Darbarian, WON Sports, live with Braden at the Viking Games 25. All right, here we are with the championship round. 252. They're tan, tested, and ready. They're going to win this competition. Come on, boy. Pull. Come on, Jack. Pull. Come on, get out there. Pull that rope. Pull it. Slip sliding in the dust. But Troop 52 came in second in this grand competition here today at the Viking Scout competition. In one of the final competitions today, the picnic table move. Whoever gets the picnic table across the camp first wins. We'll be back on WON Sports. Here we are with Logan. Logan, tell me about what you had to do today.
Alright, so I had like 3 other scouts with me, and I had to pick up like a
50-foot long rope across like a giant tree, and we had to do like a clove hitch.
Okay. And what happened? Did you get the clove hitch?
Yeah, we did.
You did? Did you win that competition?
We don't know. They didn't even give us a placement, but we got the time of 48 seconds.
Really? Know what happens when they don't tell you? That's how you know you won. They don't want to tell you to surprise you. What do you think about that?
Sounds pretty accurate.
There you go. Here we are with Logan at the Viking Competition 25. WONTV Sports. Here. Brooklyn.
Bye.
Gentlemen. Attention. How are my Viking Scouts today?
Excellent, sir.
I can't hear you. Excellent. Have you been practicing your Viking code?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Repeat the Viking code from right to left.
Honor your elders. Defense the kid. Defense the kid.
Protect your friends.
Never ever lose.
Hail Valhalla.
Hail the All Father!
Hail Valhalla.
Excellent. So, gentlemen, what are your plans for today?
Longboating.
Longboating? Are you taking a merit badge in longboating?
Yeah.
Yes. What are you taking today?
Swimming.
Swimming. How about you?
Bow hunting.
Bow hunting.
Beer.
Are you not taking anything, you three?
Me?
You're worthless.
What?
Hey.
I am worthless.
I'm taking axe killing.
Axe killing.
I'm
Beer
gonna take
throwing.
longboat making.
Longboat making.
I'm exploring mythology.
Beer
Exploring
throwing.
mythology. Hail the All Father.
Hail the All Father.
Hail the All Father.
Hail the All Father.
Cole. What was that again?
Beer growing.
Beer growing. Excellent, gentlemen. All right. You boys are instructed to go on a hike. You are not allowed to come back until the sun starts to set. And then we will have dinner. Today, you guys are going to go out and hunt your own meal. Is that understood?
Yes,
Sir.
Will everyone bring home the beast to eat?
Yes,
Sir.
Thank you, gentlemen. March on.
Ships on vigor of the waves are skimming barren summits to the verdant plains. Each horizon is a new beginning. Rise and reign.
And we gotta have jokes.
Knock, knock.
Who's
Who's there? Ah!
Oh.
Ow! Werewolves of London.
That's a pretty good one.
Yo, I'm a funny guy, all right? Come on, kids.
That was a dad joke.
What
It
kind of
wasn't.
mushroom are you?
That was like a dad.
What kind of mushroom am I? I'm a fun guy.
That was a
my-
boomer joke.
That's my best pickup line. Hey, baby. I'm like a mushroom. I'm a fun guy. Yeah.
So, warriors, a time-honored tradition is the Viking campfire. Every evening, we stand around the Viking campfire and have fellowship where we do skits, tell stories, and jokes. Do you have anything to say, Mr. Lucas?
I have a great joke for y'all. What do you call, or, hold up. You want to hear a joke?
Yes!
Specifically a skunk joke.
I'll hear a skunk joke.
Well, I guess, nah, never mind. I don't think you want to hear it. Because it stinks.
Oh my God, disgusting.
Next, you are dumb. Don't talk about yourself like that. Dom,
Yeah.
what do you got? A story, a joke, or a skit?
joke.
You got a joke.
Why don't seagulls fly above the bay?
Why don't they fly above the bay?
Because then they would be bagels.
Next, who do we have here?
My name is Logan.
Logan, what are you going to tell me? A skit, a joke?
I got a pizza joke for you.
You got a pizza joke?
What's a pizza?
Well, never mind. It's kind of too cheesy.
Ah! Next.
I'm Braden.
Hello, Braden.
I have a joke for you.
What is it?
Why can't dogs use MRIs?
Why can't dogs use MRIs?
Because cats can.
I like that one. Go ahead.
I have a car joke for you.
Tell me your car joke.
Actually, no, it kind of stinks. It smells like a tire fire.
Oh.
I'm gonna need to save this one.
All right, got another one? Go.
Okay, I got a silly little joke.
Go ahead. What's your name?
Huh? Lucas.
Lucas. Okay, Lucas.
Alright, what do you call a fish with no eyes?
What?
A
What do y'all call a bear? What do y'all call a bear with no teeth?
What?
A gummy bear. Whoa!
Go ahead.
I actually knew that. Why can't you tell secrets in cornfields?
Why can't you tell secrets in cornfields?
Yeah. Because there's ears everywhere.
Because there's what?
Ears everywhere.
Oh.
I'm gonna go.
Where did Stalin keep his armies?
Where?
Up his sleeveys.
Here we are right now with one of these shelled beasts that we captured. We're entering it in the annual Turtle Derby. This turtle's name is what? Jeremy! Jeremy the Turtle. JT, man. All right, we'll be back with the official Turtle Derby. Here we are, round one of the Turtle Derby. The turtles are racing like monsters. These shelled leviathans go and race every day. Can you believe what's going on? There we go, that turtle wins.
That middle part, that's his spine.
Try it again.
Yo, guys, get up.
Here we are, live on WON Sports. Here it is. We have two shell leviathans going against each other. One belongs to Viking Troop 52. Look at this girl. Come on, Jeremy. Come on, Jeremy. Come on. Come on. Come on, Jeremy.
Get it, Jeremy. Get it,
Bang. Bang.
This competition knows no bounds. Here we are with Jeremy from Troop 52. Jeremy, tell me about the race. Uh-huh. Oh, exactly. I understand what you're saying. All right. Well, Jeremy, we will see you again next year as this shell leviathan competes in the annual Turtle Derby. Instead of an email this week, we have a question live with Jacob Young, our senior patrol leader. And trust me, the kid's got more questions than Jeopardy. And this week's question is brought to you by Jacob Young of Romansville, Pennsylvania.
If pulled pork is long, then what is push pork?
I never know how to answer him. What the heck is push pork anyway? It's the same kid that will go up to you in the middle of the day, like, hey, Mr. Bassan, who would win, a brontosaurus or a hippo? Kids, I hope you enjoyed tonight's show as much as I did with the kids putting it together. We had a blast at Viking Camp, and I got to tell you something from the bottom of my heart. If you got a kid between kindergarten and a senior in high school, scouting will do good things for them. Okay, I give up a week of work, week's vacation every year, right, without pay because I'm a contract guy, to go on a camping trip with these kids. One, because I have a hard time, and two, right, I really look forward, right, to working with the kids and being the guy I needed at their age. All right, that's a famous quote. So, if you have a kid, do yourself a favor, get him involved in scouting. Honest to God, scouting saved my life. It got me off the streets and into the woods, got me out of Darby, right? And for a whole summer, I actually worked at a camp for 3 summers, and I loved it, right? And I learned so many things. I became a responsible adult, and your kid will get something out of it, right? And again, I like sports. I always have my kids involved in sports, right? And sports teach you teammanship and teamship and leadership and all that, right? But what you learn in scouting is, invaluable for your life, right? And if you got a son, in elementary school and a kid who's not in elementary school yet, you can bring them along, right? They have what's called a Dragon Scout, right? It's an unofficial scout. But basically what that is you have a younger kid, you're going to take them to all the meetings with the older kid, right? And they're going to get involved and they're going to do stuff, right? And by the time they become a scout, they're going to know everything and they're going to have a blast. They're going to know the program. And if that kid gets their Eagle Scout, trust me, on their resume, it helps them tremendously. Anyway, so join Scouts or else! All right. And, I just want to thank all the kids and the leaders. We had a blast doing it, and I can't thank them enough for putting up with me sticking a camera in their face all day, all week. But, all right. So, if you want to get a hold of us, right, first thing you could do is go out here to our station at WON New York, right, and you can see all the cool things we got going on, right? We just picked up a college football team, which is going to be on every Saturday, right? We got 2 hockey teams. We got the Danbury Hat Tricks, and we got the Wolves. They play in the Federal League, too. And if you think about the Federal League, that's where they played in Slapshot, the Johnstown Chiefs. But that's beside the point. And, and then we have all kinds of high school football. If you notice that we get bumped every Friday, whether we have the Delco League or we have the Mid-State New York League, which, great football. A lot of NFL players come out of both of those leagues, and you will thoroughly enjoy it if you tune it in, okay? If you want to get a hold of the doc, just go out to hashtag Dr. Dread Reviews. He is all over the place, but the 2 things you want to see him the most on is on Mondays, Murder Table Monday, 5 o'clock Eastern on Facebook Live. He goes out there, he does a bullshit session. He goes out there, talks about what he's got coming up, right? He has trivia questions, right? And the amount of people that jump in and the crew, it's a great time. And then you can watch him on the Monster Channel for Dr. Dread Reviews, right? And it's him and his rat bit Bucky. They have a great time. They're hysterical, right? And they're on every Friday nights at 9:40 or 11:40, depending on what movies I get on that week, right? If you want to get a hold of this guy, right, you go to @ right, and you go to Mad Darbarian. I'm all over the place. I'm mainly on Facebook and YouTube, and I post something every day, whether it's for me or the show, right? And trust me, I got hooked up. I get like influencer seats. Where's my thing? Oh. Fancy schmancy, don't you think? But that way I get to go to these movies. I get to review the movies for $0. Ends up costing like $30 anyway. By the time I go in, I get a beer, I get a popcorn, right? But anyway, it's fun. So, if you want to send us an email, just send us an email here, right? And it goes right to the boss, so be kind, because he reads them. And if you go out and say, oh, the Mad Darbarian sucks, I'll be out of a job. Not that it pays much. Anyway, and if you want to go out, Cemetery Cinema, we have our own Facebook page. We have the Instagram page, a YouTube page. We're always posting stuff out there. We will also post something on there every day for your entertainment, right? To keep you engaged, because engagement is what we do on social media. And, you know, most of all, I want to thank you guys for watching the show this week. I know, right, the kids couldn't watch it, but they're involved in what's going on. They actually approved what we're watching tonight. I mean, the Bits Pit, not the movie, all right? And I'm glad you enjoyed it. I really had a good time. I want to thank the leaders and the scouts of Viking Troop 52 and everybody at summer camp for letting me stick the camera in their face all week and putting up with all my shenanigans. And they had a good time, you know? And that's what it's all about, right? You know, you go out with kids and you have a blast. All right? So it's the Mad Darbarian for WON-TV and Cemetery Cinema. See you next week on Cemetery Cinema. Keep it creepy, guys. And don't forget, that's all, folks.
Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Granada. Camp is very entertaining, and they say we'll have some fun if it stops raining. I went hiking with Joe Spivey. He developed poison ivy. You remember Leonard Skinner? He got ptomaine poisoning last night after dinner. All the counselors hate the waiters, and the lake has alligators, and the head coach wants no sissies, so he reads to us from something called Ulysses. Now I don't want this should scare you, but my bunkmate has malaria. You remember Jeffrey Hardy? They're about to organize a searching party. Take me home, oh mother, father, take me home. I hate Granada, don't leave me out in the forest where I might get eaten by a bear. Take me home, I promise I will not make noise or mess the house with other boys. Oh, please don't make me stay. I've been here one whole day. Dearest father, darling mother, how's my precious little brother? Let me come home if you miss me. I would even let Aunt Bertha hug and kiss me. Wait a minute, it stopped hailing. Guys are swimming, guys are sailing, playing baseball. Gee, that's better. Mother, father, kindly disregard this letter.